My sister's now.
Can I have volunteer light a candle? Just keep doing it. Anyone else? We have one more candle. Please sit down. Okay, before our chanting today, we have a small blessing ceremony. As you know that we like to bless and extend our best wishes to our friends on their birthdays. So it's a great opportunity for us to show our gratitude and appreciation. So today we have such a good opportunity. And so today we have a birthday girl. So I invite Dana to please come forward and we will light this candle. So can you name her? Kidena. So we really want to take this opportunity to extend all our good wishes and also our blessings for your continuous healing and continuous joy and happiness. And so we have prepared this special plate for you. The candles surrounded by flowers, and we know that we offer candles to honor the great wisdom of the Buddha. We offer flowers to honor the great compassion of the Buddha. So, by making these offerings, we want to wish you to grow your wisdom and compassion. And that's our wish. May you continue to grow in this path. And we really want to thank you for the positive energy you have brought to our community. And we love your cheerfulness and your witty comments. And, and we really miss that, during the time that you were not here, but we really appreciate that. You are a very important, warm-hearted part of our community, and we really want to appreciate for that warmth, for that kindness, and for that joyfulness that you have. So, with that, we will chant for you, and may you receive the blessings of the great compassion of the Buddha. May you receive the blessings of the sublime Dhamma. May you receive the blessings of the compassionate Sangha. By the power of these blessings, may you be blessed with joy, happiness, good health, and healing. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena sada sotanti bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena sada sotanti bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakkantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada sotanti bhavantu te. Can I stand up? So we say happy birthday. I'm so happy and healthy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Sadhu. Sadhu. Sadhu.
Before we start our meditation, let's do our regular chanting. Please turn to page number 5. Salutation to the Buddha.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato
Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa.
The three refuges.
Buddhang Saranang Gacchami Dhammang Saranang Gacchami Sanghang Saranang Gacchami Dutiyampi Buddhang Saranang Gacchami Dutiyampi Dhammang Saranang Gacchami Dutiyampi Sanghang Saranang Gacchami Tatiyampi Buddhang Saranang Gacchami Tatiyampi Dhammang Saranang Gacchami Tatiyampi Sanghang Saranang Gacchami.
Next page. 5 precepts. Panatipata Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Adinadana Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Kamesu Micchācara Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Musavada Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami Suramiraya Majja Pamadatthana Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami. The opposite page. Affirmative vows based on 5 precepts.
Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing, and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and to practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by misconduct, I vow to respect my commitments and those of others, and am determined not to engage in relations without love and long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I vow to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind, and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I vow to develop mindfulness and heedfulness.
Next page. Homage to the Buddha.
Iti piso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho vidya charana sampanno sugato loka විදු අනුත්තරෝ පුරිස ධම්ම සාරති සත්තා දේව මනුස්සානං බුද්ධෝ භගවාති.
Homage to the Dhamma.
ස්වාක්ඛාතෝ භගවතා ධම්මෝ සම්දිට්ඨිකෝ අකාලිකෝ ඒහිපස්සිකෝ ඕපනයිකෝ පච්චත්තං වේදිතබ්බෝ විඤ්ඤුහිති.
Homage to the Sangha.
සුපටිපන්නෝ භගවතු සාවක සංඝෝ උජුපටිපන්නෝ භගවතු සාවක සංඝෝ ඥාය පටිපන්නෝ භගවතු සාවක සංඝෝ සාමීචි පටිපන්නෝ භගවතු සාවක සංඝෝ යතිදං චත්තාරි පුරිස යුගානි අට්ඨ පුරිස පුංගලා ඒස භගවතු සාවක සංඝෝ ආහුනියෝ පාහුනියෝ දංකිනියෝ අංජලි කරණියෝ අනුත්තරං පුඤ්ඤක් කෙත්තං ලෝකස්සාති.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Offerings. Offering of light.
ගනසාරප්පදිත්තේන දීපේන තමදංසිනා තිලෝක දීපං සම්බුද්ධං පූජයාමි තමුනුදං.
Offering of incense.
ගන්ධ සම්භාරයුත්තේන ධූපේනහං සුගන්ධිනා පූජයේ පූජනීයන්තං පූජා භාජන මුත්තමං.
Offering of flowers.
වන්න ගන්ධ ගුණෝපේතං ඒතං කුසුම සන්තතින් පූජයාමි මුනිං දස්ස සිරිපාද සරෝරුහේ. පූජේමි බුද්ධං කුසුමේන නේන පුඤ්ඤේන මේතේන ලබාමි මොක්ඛං පුප්පං මිලායාති යතා ඉදං මේ කායෝ තථායාති විනාශ භාවං.
Offering of water.
ආදිවාසේතු නොබන්තේ පානීයං පරිකප්පිතං අනුකම්පං උපාදාය පතිගං හාතු උත්තම.
offering of drinks.
Adivasetu no bhante gilana panchayam imam anukampang upadaya patigan hatu uttama.
Worship of shrines.
Vandami cetiyang sabbang sabbetani supatititang saririka dhatu mahabodhing buddha rupang sakalang sada. Sadhu, sadhu,
sadhu. Next page. Wish of well-being.
Incheva manchante Namaste mano ratenante yang punya bisandang vipulang alatang tansanu bhavena hatante rayo.
Reflections on the teaching of the Buddha. In English, mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made deadly. If one speaks or acts with your mind, suffering follows like the wave that follows the foot of the ox. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind made are they. If one speaks or acts with your mind, happiness follows like one's own shadow that never leaves. Generosity, kind words, benevolent actions towards others, and equanimity towards all beings and all things. Conscious in the world like the linchpin in a moving cart. One by one, little by little, moment by moment, wise people should remove their impurities as a smith removes the dust from steel. For one who mindfully develops mindfulness, loving kindness, mental defilements are weakened, and the freedom from pain is seen. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees with this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All conditioned things are unsatisfactory. When one sees with this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All things are not self. When one sees with this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. Excellent. Excellent. Excellent.
Welcome everyone to our meditation session. This is a good opportunity for all of us to look into our own mind and then take care of it. It is very important to take care of our mind because we can take care of everything else based on how well we take care of our mind. So in this meditation, we are going to genuinely pay our attention to our own mind and try to grow the wholesomeness in our mind, and also try to develop our inherent capacity for mindfulness, inherent capacity to observe things without reacting. This is a very important skill that we all need in our life. So let us grow those qualities in this session. So rejoice your decision to come here today. You can rejoice that you have made this decision to come and take care of your mind and grow these qualities within you. And also remind yourself that whatever practice that you are doing here is going to benefit so many other beings in this world. So you are doing this practice to improve and grow the great qualities in you, but at the same time to benefit many sentient beings. So with that reminder, make a determination that I will engage in this meditation wholeheartedly. I will make use of this space, this guidance, and I will engage in a committed practice. Make that determination now. With that determination, let us listen to the sound of the bell and gather our attention to this moment. And we will also do a chant to help ourselves to gather our attention to this moment. So throughout the bell and the chant, bring your attention to this moment and try to feel your body.
Namo Buddhaya. Settle your mind and feel your body. Feel where your body is touching now. Any touch sensation, just be aware of it. Find what is the most prominent sensations available in your body right now. Perhaps when your weight of the body against the cushion or chair, or maybe for some people it may be your palms or fingers, sometimes maybe your own clothes. Just feel that prominent sensation. Just be aware of that sensation and just bring your mind to this moment. I'm sitting here calmly. That's all truly happening now. With this awareness of the body, let us relax this body. Allow this body to further relax and release whatever tightness, whatever stiffness you may have in different parts of the body. This is a good time to allow this body to completely relax. So if you wish, you can use your breath to further relax this body. You can allow a long, deep breath goes into your lungs. Lengthen your breath a little bit longer and release that breath very slowly, allowing your chest to drop and relax everything. Take another such long, deep in breath
And release that breath too, relaxing and releasing everything. Take a one more such long, deep in breath and releasing that air slowly, relaxing, releasing, loosening everything. With this relaxed body, let us now bring our attention to our mind. We will let this body to be here in a relaxed mode. Let us bring our whole attention to our mind. And notice whatever thoughts, memories that are coming to our mind right now. Just keep noticing without continuing any thought further. Simply notice the first moment a thought arises and notice it without catching the theme and developing it. Simply notice it as a thought. Various thoughts keep coming up. Random thoughts appear in one after the other. Let us now, instead of these random thoughts, let us now generate a wholesome thought. One of the most wholesome thoughts. This is a good time to guide our mind to experience a wholesome state. We have this conducive environment to gradually guide our mind to go into the most positive, the most wholesome place. We will generate loving kindness. Loving kindness is an inner capacity we all have. It is the genuine friendliness that we have towards everyone. It is genuine wish of well-being towards all. It is goodwill towards everyone. We will now try to bring that wholesomeness to the surface and allow that loving kindness to arise. Open your heart and generate that willingness for everyone to be well. How good if everyone in this world is fine, is nice and happy. We will generate that willingness, that friendliness to us all. Let us open our heart just like when you see a little baby, smiling face of a little baby. Open your heart just like when you are petting a puppy a kitten, or any other creature. How open is your heart when you do that? Readiness to care, wish of well-being to that creature or baby. Let us generate the same level of openness, loving kindness. Let us cultivate this loving kindness. This opening of the heart is just like a spark, but we can cultivate it and grow it. Let us maintain this wholesomeness in our mind by simply repeating good wishes to everyone. Let us wish well-being to all beings, including ourselves. We will start with ourselves and feel your presence here, and look at yourself as one of the living beings. Let us have some compassion towards us. With generosity, we will make a nice wish to this living being, to ourselves. May this person sitting here be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Continue to make all good wishes to yourself. If you have any concern, any issues that you are going through, make a specific wish, what you like to have, and make a specific wish for yourself. Let us take a moment to radiate these good wishes, this loving kindness to our body. We will radiate this loving kindness intention throughout this body. When our mind is full of loving kindness, it influences our body. It helps our body to be healed, to be regenerated. Loving kindness thoughts help our brain to release good hormones to the system. Let us take a moment to go through our body and genuinely wish healing to each part of the body. The changes happening in the brain will reach all these organs and systems and will heal all these organs right now. Feel your lungs and whole respiratory system which are helping you right now to breathe. May these both lungs and whole respiratory system be well, be healthy, be healed. May this heart, cardiac muscles, the whole cardiovascular system. Be well, be healthy, be healed. May this digestive system, all the organs in this whole digestive system, the stomach, the liver, pancreas, intestine, colon, the whole digestive system, be well, be healthy, be healed. May these kidneys, both kidneys and whole genitourinary system, be well, be healthy, be healed. May this nervous system, spinal cord, the whole brain, the whole nervous system, be well, be healthy, be healed. May this whole body, from the top of the head all the way to the tips of the toes, all the organs and systems in between the top of the head and the tips of the toes, be well, be healthy, be healed. Let us now expand this loving kindness beyond ourselves to all others, wholeheartedly, wishing the same well-being to all other people. Everyone in this world is vulnerable to experience suffering. Everyone is seeking happiness, but not always wise, and successful. We will just empathize with everyone and genuinely wish well-being to all. Let us expand our loving kindness to all our beloved people in our life, whoever people who are loving and dear to you. Let us take a moment to wish all of them. May all these dear, loving people be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us expand this loving kindness beyond those people to all others. Let us wish well-being to everyone living in our surrounding area, whoever the people happen to live around here, including everyone sitting with us in this hall, and to all other people whoever living around this area. Be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let's expand this wish beyond this surrounding area to faraway places, people living in faraway cities, states, and countries. Let's take a moment to think about everyone in this moment and wish everyone, excluding none. May all people, all beings living in the direction that we are facing now, whoever the people living in the cities, states, and countries in this direction right now, near and far, may all of them be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us expand this loving kindness to another direction. May all people, all beings living in the direction of our right, whoever the people, whoever the beings living in this direction right now, near and far, may all of them be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. May all people, all beings living in the direction of our back, whoever the living beings living in this direction, everyone living in the cities, states, countries in this direction of our back, even far away places, may all of them be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. May all people, all beings living in the direction of our right, whoever the living beings living in this direction, near and far, in our direction of our left, everyone living in this direction right now, be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. May all people living throughout this world, every human being, be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. Let us expand this loving kindness to all other living beings living in this universe. May all animals, from large ones to tiny ones, may all of them, may they all be well, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful. May all living beings, whatever life form there may be in this universe, may each and every living organism, without exception, be well, be well, be well, be peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. with this loving kindness that is pervade into every direction, that embraces all living beings without exception. This is boundless loving kindness. There's no limit, no boundaries for this loving kindness, for this wish, embracing everyone. Rejoice this wholesome state of the mind. With that, let us now gently move our attention to our breath. This is a good time to deepen our peace by simply noticing, observing our breath. Continue to feel the air moving through your nostrils, filling your lungs, and feel your air when it is coming out, when the air is touching the inner walls in the nostrils, going away, touching your upper lips. Let us just be with this most vital function in our body. Let us mindfully observe the breath with deep respect, with deep gratitude to this breath. Let us gently be with it. Dukkha patache nidukkha bhayam patache nibbhaya Sukham patantache nisukha hontu sabbipi paninu. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are grieving be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of your meditation and gently put your palms together and place them against your chest. Let us take a moment to feel grateful for this opportunity to have meditation in our life. Feel grateful to all great teachers, enlightened masters in the past who transmitted these teachings from generation to generation. Feel grateful to whoever helped your meditation tonight. Feel grateful to whoever arranged this place for us to meditate tonight. And feel grateful even to these non-living things which helped your meditation, including this cushion, this chair, this bell, and this device that help you to connect to meditation from home. With deep gratitude, let us say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, it was nice to have you all. Yeah. Any sharing? Yeah. Yes, Nancy?
Are there more than 3 parts of your mind? Like, there's the talker, and then there's the listener, and then sometimes there's the observer. Is there another part? And then why doesn't the talker ever shut up?
Talker?
Yeah,
Yeah?
in
Shut
my
up.
mind, I'm always talking.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already had this conversation.
Yeah. So, as long as we are sitting with the talker, it will continue to talk. If we can sit with the observer, then talker doesn't find it interesting, he find it boring and will stop talking.
It actually stops.
Yeah, because we are with the observer,
But it seems like I can observe and listen.
We cannot continue. If we continue means that you are feeding the thoughts, feeding the talking. The talking will continue if you like feed it, if you connect other things, other memories, and it will continue. Otherwise, if you observe it, it can't continue.
Can only do one thing at a time.
Yes, that's true.
I'm a woman, Monday. I can do more than one
Yes,
thing at a time.
maybe short while, for a short while.
I mean, there's the kids and the
Yeah.
husband
Multitasking is possible only due to the task that you are used to do. You have a habit. You have a habit of doing, like driving and talking. You
Well,
can
I
do
still
it.
drive to work even though
Yeah.
I'm retired.
So because driving is something they have trained, is habitual.
Okay.
Yeah, but you will not be able to do few things if you are doing for the first time.
Thank you.
Calling up. Okay. Actually, yeah, I mean, of course, it's not really, we have like one compartment talker, one compartment is nice. Actually, although we call it mind in the Buddhist teachings, it's a process, it's a flow, it's like a river, but not like one stream of river. At least it has 4 streams of river.
What's the fourth?
Our memories, our thoughts, and then in the 5 aggregates, in thoughts and our sensations, and then our activation of habitual patterns, like urge to do certain things, and then our consciousness, ability to be aware. So all these streams flow at the same time. So we can be in one of these streams at a time. So our goal in meditation is to be at the observer side. So then everything will subside and we develop more understanding of what is happening over there. Yeah.
So can you be an observer and do your homework at the same time?
No, I mean, of course you can pay. Of course, you can pay attention to what you do and do it correctly. That's different, and making sure that what you are paying attention to what you do and do it, properly. That you can do. But in meditation, if you want, go into deeper level, and your awareness part will be strong and strong and strong, and other parts will be, weaker and weaker and weaker. Okay, so in our discussion today, so we are discussing the Loving Kindness Sutra, particularly the 14 qualities that will that are supplementary, maybe complementary to the practice of loving kindness, and we are on the quality number 11, right? Is it 11? So we are in the term Santindriyo. So the translation given here is controlled in his senses. So this one important quality. We have been talking about different qualities, right? Simplicity and and so many modesty, so many other qualities. So here is talking about our senses. Actually, the control is the translation. But the Pali term is Santindriyo. It's more like a calming of our senses. So there's a slight difference between controlled senses and calm senses, right? So it's talking about here that what emphasis indriya is the sensory organs. So of course, we interact with the world through our sensory organ, right? And that's how we live and interact, and everything happens through sensory organ. But other than getting information, we are also using our sensory organs to seek pleasure. Our sensory organs are not only means of knowledge, but they are also means of pleasure. So we seek pleasure from our tongue, from our nose, from our ears, from our eyes, and from our skin. We seek pleasure. So that is how every living being is living. But then it is possible that if you don't pay attention, if you don't follow moral precepts, if you don't have awareness, proper awareness, and we can be driven by these senses, driven by the pleasure of these senses. So sometimes, of course, that is how people ended up having addictions. So normally, we can be what do you call, maybe overconsumption, maybe like only focusing on gratifying our senses and dedicating everything for that, right? And so if you have such a orientation to your life that your only goal in this life, maybe main goal in your life is somehow seek pleasure through these sensory organs, and then that will lead us to a life of what we call indulgence, self-indulgence. And so there are a number of issues when you are having such a life. But he is talking about when your primary focus or goal is like indulge in these senses, and it doesn't allow you to truly practice loving kindness, because you will make use of everyone that you meet to indulge your senses. So when we have such a goal, such a preoccupation in the mind, and we simply want to use everyone for our indulgence.
So
Uh,
is it kind of like being a junkie?
what is
Kind of like being a junkie, somebody who is addicted to drugs.
drugs?
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
you feel good.
Not only drug. Yeah, that will be extreme case.
Right,
Yeah,
but I mean, it is kind of like being addicted to our senses, our desire for pleasure.
each desire for pleasure. Yeah, through senses.
Addiction.
So it's possible that we can achieve what you call santindriyo, which means like maybe a little bit discipline, sensual, discipline of the senses, maybe calming of the senses. That doesn't mean that we are going to stop, all the pleasure that we are going to, get from our senses. It's like you bring some discipline, bring some, calmness to that, and you can, I mean, let's say if you can sacrifice your pleasure to help someone. And if you only focus on this, gratifying the, senses, you will not even, sacrifice. You will not even like, take, care for others. We will simply go there. So of course, some the control, discipline in our sense, discipline in gratifying our senses, or maybe calming our senses, has so many other benefits. It's also very important part of our meditation too. But when it comes to loving kindness practice, um, that is how it's going to help us. That we'll be able to sacrifice. We'll be able to wait our pleasure, our gratification, to help someone. Right. So therefore, we need to develop a personality that we are not driven by these senses. We are not controlled by these senses, but we can discipline them. Let's say suddenly you have an urge of having an ice cream, right? Now that's maybe children, right? Yeah, maybe. No, not really. So you have an urge of having that burger, okay? and then but maybe your family wants you to do something else. Maybe your friend wants your help to go somewhere. Okay, now so if you are really driven by this need to gratify your senses, you don't care. Okay, I have bigger job to do. I'll attend to you later. You go and grab your burger. Or maybe if you have controlled senses, okay, I mean you have this urge, but you can wait. You have kind of calm in those senses, so then you can sacrifice that urge, calm a little bit, and then help that person. You can delay your gratification. And then maybe eat it later, maybe not eat, maybe eat it later. So we need that kind of calm senses in order to truly practice loving kindness in the world.
I think realizing the impermanence of the urges helps too.
Impermanence of this the gratification.
Yeah, like sometimes I'll be like, okay, I want this. And I'm like, no, can't. And then the urge will pass.
Just pass, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Even though these senses are very tiny, but this whole body is controlled by these tiny senses.
Yeah, actually, exactly, Bhante. The term indriya is the term Pali term for these sensory organs. The term indra means a ruler. So indriya means actually rulers.
Rulers, yeah.
Yeah. They rule our life.
Yes, of course.
And how we will sense that somebody need our love and kindness? It's only through our eyes and ears. We see somebody suffer,
Mm.
we hear, and we have
So that's information. Yeah, that's right. So we do two things here. One is like gathering information, interacting with the world. That's one thing our senses are doing. The other one is this, getting pleasure. Yeah, we have to use our senses even to help others. Yeah, this is like training ourselves to not to be driven by the need of pleasure of these senses. It's okay to have the pleasure, but don't make it your primary goal. I mean, if you do it, it will not allow you to be compassionate. That's the point. Yeah. And then even think about, of course, many of you, have dealt with, children or maybe, your pets. Even for us to be compassionate to them, how much, sensual gratification you have to sacrifice, right? Anybody remember any time that you kind of sacrifice your gratification to, yes,
I
Dana.
have a rescue puppy.
Okay.
Like, she's 3 years old, but she was abandoned and left in the city. And she obviously had puppies, so I don't know whatever became of the puppies. But she is extremely needy. She's still
Extremely
extremely needy.
Needy,
Like,
yeah.
she will bite sometimes, and I think she's like, she's trying to get attention. I have to try not to get frustrated with her, or like I want to strangle her partly, but like I'm like, you know what? She's had a really difficult life, and like she's just learning like
Yeah.
how to like have it on like the easy
Yeah.
street. So
Yeah.
so I've learned to try to be patient
Patient,
with her.
Yeah, let's say, maybe, you are watching your favorite, TV show, and then puppy came and, need your attention. Maybe puppy wants to go out.
Oh, I'm just sitting there relaxing. Like, the other dogs would just sit there and just chill the whole day.
Yeah.
Like this one is like, no, I want walks. I want this.
Yeah.
I want this. Come on, let's.
So I'm
talk
saying
about
that,
it.
let's say when you're
Yes.
watching your favorite, show,
Yes.
and this puppy come and, ask your attention. So sometimes you have to sacrifice your gratification of your eye and then give some attention to this, puppy, right? So if you haven't trained ourselves, if you're really, addicted to that, if you are really going for it, you have no control of it, you will not be able to be kind to this creature.
We have a dog very similar to yours. But she gets up 5:30 in the morning to go out. But when she comes back in, she won't go back to sleep. She wants to eat. But meanwhile, her brother and another bit larger dog man is willing to wait. But this one is very.
It's an alarm.
That's the alarm. And that's one thing I'm thankful for being retired, because I can get up and do this. But she doesn't let me go back to sleep until after she's done eating and been out again. But,
So you sacrifice a lot of your indulgence.
Yeah.
You're so sorry.
Yeah, well, see, I mean, I get up at 5:30 every morning for this dog, and, even Saturday and Sundays, there's no break. But, it keeps me active and.
So the dog put the priority her senses
Don't care about.
Yeah, so exactly. Yeah, so yeah, they don't have, animals don't have controls. Even sometimes our children, we have to teach. We have to teach our children. It's like to delay the gratification. I mean, once they need it, they want it right now, right? You say, I want it now, right? So we have seen it, right? So, but we have to train them, to like, control their senses even at this age. But they are not. Yeah, exactly. They are not.
This one's 12 years old. Stop.
They don't have.
Been doing this for 12 years.
Yeah.
They have you trained.
Who's trained?
And the brother's just nice, quiet. Really wait.
There's an interesting story about this. Buddha has given this nice simile when he gave instruction for meditation. I usually share this simile when we do our retreats. So this is simile. Like Buddha has given like how important it is to like be familiar with the object of meditation, like breath or loving kindness, like you giving a place for your mind to rest. So, but usually, what they say that and he was, so when he's given the stage into monks, Buddha asked monks to imagine this situation. Imagine this situation. There are 6 animals. They actually, even Buddha took the mind also as the 6th sense. There are 6 animals. Do you want to remember those animals? Is okay, a dog, a jackal, a fox, fox, and then an eagle, a snake, monkey, but I missed someone. A crocodile. Okay, before monkey is the last one. That's the mind. So again, so can you imagine? Okay, imagine these 6 animals. Again, a dog, a fox, a crocodile, an eagle, a snake, and monkey. All these 6 animals were tied. Each animal has a rope tied into their neck or some parts of their body. So they have a rope. They are tied, and all these 6 ropes were brought together and make a knot right in the middle. Okay, and Buddha is actually asking us to imagine this situation. All these 6 ropes are put together and make a knot in the middle, and then set these animals free. And Buddha asks, what's going to happen? 6 animals are the 6 ends of these ropes. Each animal has their own respective habitat that you like to go. Crocodile would like to go to swamp, right? And then fox will go like to go, maybe somewhere in the forest, right? And dog maybe like to go to village. And snake will like to go to his place of living. And eagle will try to fly. Monkey will. So all has 6 different directions they like to go. So what's going to happen? All these animals will drag this whole thing to whatever direction that they want to go. Right? One time maybe a fox will become strong and carry all the 6 animals of that direction. Maybe very soon another animal will get strong, and the whole network set will be driven to that direction, and then in the next time another animal will take the lead, and that's what's going to happen. Monks say complete chaos, right? Because these animals will go here, go there, go there. They cannot make any journey, but they'll be tired. They'll go here and there. And Buddha said that's exactly what our senses are doing to us. One time we'll be excited, to whatever we are seeing. We open our eyes and we are paying attention, think about it, and then next moment we will hear something. We drop it and then pay attention to that. Another time we have some tactile sensation and we go there. Another time some smell, we go there and taste. So we switch from one to the other. We'll go for we travel for some time with one senses, and then we'll another senses will get the attention and will go there and go there. So of course, in our case, our mind, our memories, our thoughts, what happened in the past will take more dominance than in case monkey take the more dominance. But that's how our life is going to be, moving from one to the other, one to the other, one to the other, and it's not peaceful. It's tiresome. So then Buddha said that, okay, now let's imagine that we have a strong post grounded on earth. We tie that knot on that post. Then what's going to happen? Of course, these 6 animals will try their best to go to the 6 directions. But after a while, they will realize that they really cannot go. It was tied into a post, and they will simply lie down around this post. Buddha said that the object of meditation that we have selected, breath, loving kindness, and any other object, is like this post. Your senses will still try to go, but it will eventually, settle down. But anyway, so with that simile, we can understand that if you don't have control senses, it's going to be a little tiring. Because you'll be like attracted to so many things around us. You'll be attracted to one thing, and you'll be attracted to another thing, right? And it also gives us a false view that these pleasures that we are getting from the senses, which are very normal, ordinary, all living beings, seek that. But it also gives the wrong view that those pleasures will satisfy us, and those pleasures will bring us satisfaction, which is not. But people think, okay, I'm not fully happy and satisfied with this donut, but maybe in the next one, with this encounter, right? So you think that you have not been satisfied so far, but we still believe that our next one will bring us the happiness. That's how we have been driven. But when you start to control these senses, still enjoy these little pleasures, but not to being fooled, knowing that they are temporary, they are not really ultimate happiness. And just having that realization, you still can enjoy these little pleasures, but you find a more enduring source of happiness. That is what we do in our meditation. That is what we can do in our acts of generosity, our acts of sacrifices. Those things also bring happiness. They are a different source of happiness. Our deep, calm mind that we enjoy, that kind of joy and peace we experience in meditation. So those sources of happiness will bring us more reliable, happiness, more enduring happiness than our senses.
So when the mind has a great responsibility to use these sensory organs to the well-being of life.
Yeah, not to the detriment of the life, right? Yeah, exactly. And many people use their sensory organs to not for their well-being. Addiction will be one example. Of course, by the time you went to addiction, it's a poor thing, But we have to be responsible before we go there. Yeah, exactly. Yes, Nancy?
Sensory element is the crocodile.
Sensory? Which one?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, interesting. Actually, interesting. Actually, in that particular discourse, but they haven't really said that. I meant this specific sense with regard to this animal. He hasn't mentioned that. But actually, there's an order how we list the senses. We start with eye, ear, nose, tongue, skin, and mind. That is the general order. So maybe you can just see that order how the animals were given. I remember the monkey is given as last. So it's quite similar because in other places, Buddha has said that our mind is like a monkey.
Mhm.
Yeah. So someone says not really. so you can say that actually the last is the monkey, and even our normalist mind comes the last. So maybe I will find out what is the order. When I say that Buddha has said, that our mind is like a monkey, and someone said that not Bhante, it's not really the normal monkey, a monkey who's who's bitten by a monkey who is bitten by a scorpion. A scorpion,
Mhm.
yeah. When I say Buddha has, showed that our mind is like a monkey, some friends told me that my mind is not like a monkey, Bhante. My mind is like a monkey who's bitten by a scorpion. Not a normal monkey.
Maybe the dog has a sharp nose, so the nose is the dog.
Maybe, yeah, we have to say that order. Yeah,
The eagle is the eyes.
yeah, interesting. Yeah. We have to see. Yeah. Anyway, so let us remember this, as quality control senses, or maybe a calm senses, maybe a peace senses. Actually, when we start to meditate, it happens. Of course, when we develop our wisdom, it happens. Just because we have an urge, just because there's an attractive thing, we will not be like fooled by that, right? Just because you see a real nice billboard, you will not, go and buy. Usually we do it, right? So with understanding, your wisdom, deep understanding help you to control your senses. But at the same time, our deep meditative experiences also gives us a deeper levels of happiness. So we lose the very interest of gratifying our senses so much. We'll still have need for it, but we will not sacrifice a lot to just eat signature burger. I don't know, burger comes to my mind. But yeah. So you will not drive many miles to get that. Yeah. So let's remember that. So remember that we need that quality to be kind and loving to others. Okay. With that, let us move to the other part of the program. Moving to turning to page 14. Now it is time for us to share the merits, share the goodness and good wholesome karma that we generated today by coming here, by practicing together and doing this meditation together. We have generated so much goodness, so much good karma in our heart. Let us now share this good merits with everyone else. First of all, let us recall to our mind whoever departed relatives, whoever family members, ancestors. Let us be grateful to them and share these merits with them too. May all of them share these merits. May all of them be well, happy, and peaceful. Idang mi ñātinang hotu sukhita hontu ñātayo. Idang mi ñātinang hotu sukhita hontu ñātayo. Idang mi ñātinang hotu sukhita hontu ñātayo. Let us also share these merits with all other living beings. If there's any living being in this world who would like to share our merit, may he or she do so. May all living beings share our merits. May all living beings be well, happy, and peaceful. Ittavata ce amhihi sambhatam punya sampradam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya Sabbe Santa Anumodantu Sabba Sampatti Siddhya. Wish for the well-being of the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Aspiration. By the virtue of this wholesome,
May this wholesome
quicken the liberation of my mind from mental defilements. By the virtue of this wholesome act, may I never follow the unwise people. May I associate with good people until I attain Nibbana. Purification. If by body, speech, or mind I have carelessly done wrong, I acknowledge them all in front of the Tathagata of great wisdom and determine to be hateful. Okay, now we are going to do a blessing chant. We are going to chant the Loving Kindness Sutra we just studied, but we are going to chant it for you now. This particular chant was given by the Buddha for the benefit of all living beings with his great compassion. So we are going to chant the same sutra for you now, wishing you all good health, peace, and happiness. Especially today, we want to extend these blessings to Dana, wishing her to be surrounded by these blessings and wishing her good health, joy, happiness, and peace in her life. May all the blessings come to you. And you may also recall to your mind whoever you want to share these blessings with, your family members, people who are sick. You can recall them to your mind and share these blessings with them too. May all of you receive these blessings. May all of you be well, happy, and peaceful. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Karaniya manta kusalena yantang santang padang abhisamicca sakko joca sojoca suvaco casansa mudu anatimani santosansa koca subaroca Ampakinchocha sallahuka vunti sanfrinriyocha nipakocha ampagam kulesu ananugindo nacha kundang samachare kinchena vinyo pare upavadeyung sukino vake mino hantu sabbe Santa Bhavantu Sukhitanta Eke Chipana Bhutanti Tasavatavara Anavase Sadigavae Mahantava Majjima Rasanse Kanukatula Dittava Yeva Andetta Eche Dure Vasanti Avidure Bhutava Sambhave Siva Besanta Bhavantu Sukhitantana Paro Parangikumbet Nati manyeta kanta chinang kanchi vyarosana patigha sanyana manyasnsa dukkha miccaya matayatani puttang ayusa eka punta manurakke evampi sabba bhutesu manasambhavai aparimanam mettang ca sabba lokasmin manasambhavai aparimanam uddham adocha tiriyang ca asangvada avirang asapatang titang charang nisingno sayano vayavatasn savigadamindo etang sating aditkai Brahmamitang viharang idamaho ditting cha anupagam sila dasansanina sangpanno kami suviniya geda nahi jatu gambaseyang punareti etena satcha vajjena sonti te hotu sambada etena satcha vajjena sabbarogo vinasatu etena satcha vajjena hotu te jaya mangalang Sabbitiyo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinasatu mate bhavatantantarayo sukhi digayuko bhavatu sabba mangalam rakkantu sabba devata sabba buddhanubhavena Sada sotanti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangala rakkantu sabba devata sabba dhammanubhavena Sada sotanti bhavantu te bhavatu sabba mangala Rakkantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada sotanti bhavantu te. Let us spend a moment of reflection. Try to recall to your mind whatever kind deed that you were able to do during your past few days. Think about yesterday, maybe day before yesterday or some previous days. Did you get a chance to help someone or be kind to someone or share something with someone? Just recall to your mind that kind deed, actual kind deed. Let us rejoice these opportunities to be kind to others. On this day, or in the past, if I have done kind deeds to other beings, with my body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds, and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind deeds.
appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others.
Appreciate the opportunity to be helpful to others.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind deeds.
wishing more opportunities to practice compassion.
Wishing more opportunities to practice.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind
resolving not to compare myself with others.
Resolving not to compare myself to others.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind
and
deeds.
gladly share this joy with all beings everywhere.
Glad to share this joy with all beings everywhere.
May my kind deeds
May my kind deeds
relieve the burdens of other beings.
relieve the burdens of other beings.
May my kind deeds
May my kind deeds
shield me from all dangers and pain.
shield me from all dangers and pain.
May my kind deeds
May my kind
and
deeds
merits that come from them
and merits that come from them
help me in freeing my heart.
help me in freeing my heart.
Let us now recall to our mind what kindness we receive from others. Think about your past few days and recall to your mind any help, any care or kindness you receive from others. An actual incident. Maybe you just saw someone was kind to someone else. Let us be grateful and let us rejoice the goodness of others. On this day, or in the past, if I have seen or heard of the kind deeds done by others, with their body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds, and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
being always ready to praise kind people
being always ready to praise kind people
and follow their example.
and follow their example.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world.
appreciating that they are many people in the world.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
expressing gratitude for any kindness done.
expressing gratitude for any kindness done.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
bring safety and happiness to many living beings.
bring safety and happiness to many living
May the
beings.
kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings.
foster gratitude and fellowship amongst many living
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
nurture goodness in me
nurture goodness in me
and many living
and
beings.
many living beings.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, it was so nice to have you all tonight, and I'm so glad to see all of you. And so, just an announcement: this Sunday is a special Sunday. Actually, Friday is the full moon day. Make sure you go out and see that full moon, because on that day is the day that Buddha got enlightened, the enlightenment day. So you can still, the same moon was there. So just have a nice look at that. On Sunday we have a program here. So if you'd like to have more teachings, more practice, more meditation, we have program from 9 to all the way to 3:30 p.m. 3:30. Good program, so we can come and learn more. Have more discussion and more practice on that day. You have to observe 8 precepts on that day. And then after 3:30, we'll have a ceremony. Our children will sing devotional songs, and also adults will also sing. And then we'll also have, Vesak lanterns, display of Vesak lanterns. That is on Sunday. So it's a nice ceremony. Actually, it's the biggest holiday in the Buddhist calendar. So you can plan to come. And then on 21st May is another big day. I may need some help, some volunteers, because we are going to bring our Buddha statue to the North Shore, and we'll have a big celebration with other Buddhist groups in the area. It's a joint celebration in the city, and so I may need some people like help to transport this Buddha, because now we have to be very careful, because it's not this one, the one is the outside, yeah. And then about 8, maybe 10 Buddhist groups come together, like a Zen, Tibetan, a Thai, various groups come together. It's a nice ceremony. And we do a special meditation for world peace and harmony. And we are going to focus on the water ball when you do that meditation, because you will be also bathing the baby Buddha. So we are going to focus on the water when you do the meditation, and then later we carry that water from the Unitarian Church in the north side to Allegheny Landing. And then we will release that water to the river. Everyone will get a chance to release one saddle of water, and wish to carry through the Ohio River to the Mississippi to Atlantic. Okay, so there's a nice ceremony on 21st. It's only in the afternoon from 3:30 to 5. It's done. But Sunday from 9 to 3:30 and 3:30 to 5. You can select whether you want to be in the whole morning and the afternoon. Yeah. You'll have good lunch, if you come. Okay, so thank you. Yes, Nancy?
Oh, I was just gonna say, Monte did send out a email about the, community one. I think.
No, we didn't send out yet.
No,
Yeah,
no.
that's just the poster.
It's gonna come out though.
Yeah, it's going to come out. Going to come out. Yeah, on 21st. Okay. We are also supposed to do a chanting. So actually, they asked us to chant Buddhan Saranam Gacchami, Dhamman Saranam. I think everyone is able to chant that, right? So if we can and be, the first one, first chant we do. Yeah. So we can do that together. Yeah. And after this Sunday, we'll try to do some practice session. Okay, thank you everyone. So nice to have you all. Wish you all the blessings and see you soon. Yeah, come for the blessing. Thank you everyone who joined over YouTube. I really appreciate your participation. Look forward to see you on Sunday. Yeah.